Well, hello, good evening everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. Every once in a while, Olight does something that just blows my mind. It really catches my attention, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video here today. This is the Olight Arkfeld. Now, right off the bat, I want to apologize to you guys. I am a little bit late getting into the Arkfeld party. I've been taking my monkey to the Grand Canyon. I've been out doing overnighters, and I just haven't been home to shoot this video. But I'm very excited about this light. You can see that it's good for hiking and camping, natural disaster. You can use it around the shop or around the house. This light comes in cool white or neutral white. And on the top, there's this little zip. So we're just going to unzip this one. We'll open this up. And you can see, like a lot of Olight products, you just pull this out just like a drawer. And there's nothing left in the box. Now on the back of the box, feel free to pause your screen if you want to read any of this information here. Now here are the specifications of the Arkfeld. Now this is all stuff that I'll be talking about in this video here today. Now this talks about unlocking the light, it talks about charging it and stuff like that. So very basic information. We'll pull out right here and you can see we have an MCC3 included with this light. So this is cool. You can charge it 1 amp, 1.5 amp, or 2 amp. This is going to turn red when you're charging and green when charging is complete. The next thing that we see is the user manual for the Arkfeld. Feel free to pause if you want to hang on to anything here that you see. But yeah, it's going to be something that I'm going to talk about pretty heavily in this video. But let's get on over to English just for fun right here. And we'll show you the English portion right there. Again, feel free to pause your screen if you want to see anything or read anything a little bit longer. You can see that it comes with a package around it, with a little bag around it. Nice thick bag too. So here is the first look at the Arkfeld. I chose the Desert Tan option in cool white. Very nice because it's a flat design. It's like almost like an oval. Very, very cool. It also accepts the standard chargers just like a lot of the other lights. So very cool. I've already charged this and this thing is ready to go. It's in lockout mode. Now right here you've got an indicator that points to the right or to the left. Now on the right you've got the LED and on the left you have a laser. So very cool the way they built this. When you have this aimed to the right, you're going to get light, and when you have this aimed to the left, you're going to get laser. Now to turn the light on or to unlock it, you're just going to press and hold, and the UI is identical to a lot of the Baton series, the Warrior series. It's pretty much the same thing. So right now we're looking at Moonlight mode. This is 1 lumen, and on this setting it'll last 8 hours. If I push and hold, we're going to bump up to low. This is 15 lumens. This will last 41 hours or 1.7 days. Now if I go to medium, this is 60 lumens, and on this setting it'll last 11 hours and 50 minutes of runtime. If we push and hold a little more, we'll go to high. This is 300 lumens, and on this setting, it'll last 126 minutes or 2.1 hours. And then it steps down to 60 lumens or back to medium, and then it'll stay there for an additional 34 minutes. Now if I double press, we're going to get to turbo. That's 1,000 lumens, and it stays there for an impressive 4 minutes before step down. And after step down, it basically goes down to high of 300 lumens, and it stays there for 110 minutes or 1.83 hours. Single press turns the light off, and then another single press will bring you back to high. That was the last mode accessed before turbo. This light does have a memory, so let's say for example you have it on low, you push it, turn it off, you push it and turn it on, it'll come right back to low. But let's go back down to Moonlight mode for a quick second. Moonlight mode gives you 3 meters of throw. Low gives you 12 meters of throw. Medium, you'll get 25 meters of throw. And then on high, you'll get 56 meters of throw. And then lastly, on turbo, you get 101 meters of throw and 2,560 candela. Now this light does have a strobe mode. So if you triple press, you'll get to that strobe. So strobe warning, 1, 2, 3. There's the strobe. It does not specify what the run times are or what the lumens are, but it's a very disorienting strobe. Single press turns the light off, and then again, single press brings us back to high. That was what we had before we hit strobe. So let's go back down to low. We'll just leave it there for a second, and we'll turn the light off. Now we'll flip this switch, and we'll take a look at the laser. That's nice, because if you're doing a presentation or something like that, you have a nice little laser that you can use to look at things and point things out. It's very, very cool. There are 4 indicators when you turn this light off. The first one is 10 to 25%. When you have 2 of them illuminated, you're 25 to 50%. When you have 3 of them illuminated, you're 50 to 75%. And when you have all 4 of them illuminated like you do in our case, your battery is above 75%. Now, charging this light is very simple. You put the charger on there, it turns red, and approximately two hours later, that'll turn green if you're pretty dead on the light. But in my case, it only took like 45 minutes or something to charge. So very cool little light. This light does have an automatic timed shutoff. So when the light's on, if you push and then push and hold real quick, you'll get an acknowledgement flash. See that? We got one acknowledgement flash. That means that the light will automatically turn off after 3 minutes. If you want longer time before this light shuts off, you can just repeat it. Now you got 2 acknowledgement flashes, so the light's going to turn off in 9 minutes. Now single press turns it off, and anytime you turn the light back on, after turning it off, you erase that timer. You're canceling it out basically. The light does have a lockout mode, so if you're going to put it in a bag and go on a hike, you can push and hold until you see Moonlight. Keep holding, and then when Moonlight goes away, you'll see that red indicator there telling you that you're in lockout mode. And it doesn't matter if you're on laser or if you're on light. Doesn't matter. To unlock the light, it's the same. You're just going to push and hold until you see the light come on, or Moonlight mode, depending on if you're on laser or if you're on light. This thing, it's IPX7, so it's waterproof, but not 8. 7 can go underwater, just not as long of time. It's also impact resistant down to 1 meter. And if you want to talk about the dimensions of the light, the length of it, it's 110 millimeters. That's 4.33 inches. And if you want to measure the thickness of it, we're looking at 15 millimeters thick, or 0.59 inches. And then if you want to get the width of it right here, we're 25 millimeters or 0.98 inches. Now the weight of the light is 87 grams or 3.07 ounces. I think this is just a fantastic light, and the fact that it comes in cool white or neutral white is just very impressive. So let's go ahead and turn the light on and dunk it in the water. We're going to test the IPX7 waterproof rating. We're going to just push and hold the button and cycle through the modes. Low, medium, high, double press for turbo, triple press for strobe, 1, 2, 3. There we go, that works good. Turn it off, turn it back on to high, and turn it off. Let's go to Moonlight mode, and it looks like this light has passed the IPX7 waterproof rating with flying colors. Now I know that this might seem silly, but some people think that the magnet is in the charger, but it's not. It's on the base of the light, and it does stick to things. So in the event that you have to put this maybe under the hood of a vehicle or something to work on the vehicle, you can do that with this light, and the magnet is pretty strong, works pretty good. So it definitely supports the weight of the light in just about any orientation. So they did a good job with that. I really like that they did that. Okay, right now we're on Moonlight mode on the Arkfeld. We have 1 lumen. This will last 8 days of runtime. Off in the distance, you can't quite see nothing with the camera. However, my eyes do pick up what's going on. But this is good if you're wanting to look in a bag or something like that, look for a wound to get a splinter out. Who knows what you need this little amount of light for, but it's perfect. If you push and hold, you're going to go up to low, and you can see that that's a really good pattern. 15 lumens, 1.7 days of runtime. That is fantastic. 12 meters of throw there. If you push and hold, you're going to go up to medium, 60 lumens. This is a floody beam. You can see it's doing pretty good. 60 lumens for 11 hours and 50 minutes. So just short of 12 hours. 25 meters of throw out of this setting, and then if you need more, you just push and hold, you get to high. 300 lumens, 126 minutes of runtime. That is 2.1 hours. It'll step down to medium of 60 lumens for an additional 34 minutes. Before step down though, you get 56 meters of throw out of this light. Now if I double press, we're going to get to turbo, 1000 lumens for 4 minutes. This lights up the whole room. Then after 4 minutes, it steps down to high of 300 lumens for an additional 110 minutes. That's 1.83 hours. Now before step down, when the turbo is at 1000 lumens, you get 101 meters of throw and 2560 on the candela, so it's very impressive. Now let's take a look at the strobe. So strobe warning, everybody. We're going to triple press. 1, 2, 3. There is the strobe. Very nice, and I like that they put that on this light. This light is an EDC light, and you're probably going to be wearing it on your pocket, on your pants, and things like that. And in the event that somebody wants to maybe attack you, you do have this to disorient your attacker. I thought that it was cool that they put that on the light. Single press turned it off, and another single press brought us back up to high. Now let's turn the light over to laser, and let's see if we can see the laser in this dark room. So there's the laser off in the distance. Not sure why we would need a laser at nighttime, but it's kind of cool to be able to point stuff out. But it's more for like presentations or school teachers, or maybe you're teaching a class and you need to point at something on the chalkboard or something up against a wall or something in daylight. So, but I still thought that that was cool to show that with these night shots. So hopefully you enjoyed those. This is a very cool light, the Olight Arkfeld. This pocket clip works really good. The retention's good, and you don't even feel it. You don't even know that you're wearing a light. I mean, it just lays down in there nice and flat against your body. It's very comfortable. You don't even know it's there. I love it. So my final thoughts on the Olight Arkfeld. This thing is extremely close to being perfect in my opinion. There's one thing that just bothers me, and that's this pocket clip. I like it for the retention if you're going to be putting it on your pants and stuff like that, but there's no way that you can mount this to your ball cap in the event maybe you need to use it as a headlamp. This thing's light enough and powerful enough that you could definitely use it as a headlamp. So if they could make a little adjustment and make a dual direction pocket clip on here, make it where it can slap onto your hat, I think that would be fantastic. I love that this thing has the laser and the light option. The switches are easy. The IPX7 standard that it has is good. That laser pointer is very easy to see, very effective. This thing has the same UI as a lot of the other lights that they have. Battery level indicator's good. The run times are fantastic. It has a lockout mode, magnetic charging. I mean, this is a fantastic light. I love it. I really do. Locking it out is very easy. You just hold it until it gets out of Moonlight mode, and then you'll see that red indicator. Extremely cool. It's not big, so it's kind of a flat when you put it in your pocket. You don't feel it down there. It's not heavy. It's a really cool light. So folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video of the Olight Arkfeld. Please make sure that you're checking the description box down below. I'll put my affiliate link if you want to get one of these. They are fantastic. And if you use that link, it helps me out, and I appreciate you for doing that, because when you guys do stuff like that, that helps me out, and it helps me to continue to do things like deliver these amazing videos for you guys. So please feel free to leave your comments down below, like this video, share this video, and until next time, again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.